Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 16 team of the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Street. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Texas Longhorns offense making their way on the field today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against his defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The ball is caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that one straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Alabama's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Fights through the tackler. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags a quick throw. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
And the first play of this drive was a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Here they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can cover here on this second down.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. So the pass interference in the end zone will cost the defense 15 yards and move the offense closer now in the scoring position. The Longhorns line up with a first and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He finds the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. And here comes the punter onto the field. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down, and it's caught. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Pass caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense surrounds it. Just a short game. incompletion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no hurry here. They've got to hurry. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
They'll pipe up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking to throw here.
Makes a quick catch.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
Looking for a man deep in the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, tie.
They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Longhorns offense takes the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quick throw, testing the middle.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
As the 1st down is still going.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down.
It's a deep shot to the right.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? The shotgun running play call. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Looking out throwing here to start the drive.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzings. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's an out route. The catch made. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quick catch over the middle. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there. Longhorns line up on first and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter when the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets made on the out route. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14. Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Gets it out quickly to the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race.
And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, that he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Now they get set to kick it away.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He'll toss it to the back. Brought touchdown quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quick throw over the middle, but it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Quarterback operating an empty set. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He finds his man.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's a quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. He's looking to throw. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that catch is hauled in. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
No problem with BAT right down the middle.
14. Texas.
Returner trying to create good field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. It's a quick grab. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding. Open.
Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Defense getting very heavy here. Looking to stuff the run. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
And And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone to begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The punt team making their way on the field. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.